Well, the forecast calls for severe thunderstorms today. We just heard our first bit of thunder. I don't know about lightning yet, but maybe I will go to the museum right here across the street today and stay out of the weather. I was going to go to the dinosaur museum this morning, but the early train is the fastest one. It gets you in there 50 minutes. All the later ones are like an hour and a half. But after reading the reviews, it said it's only worth about 30 to 40 minutes worth of exploring, and I would be on the train for over 2 hours, hour each way. So I think I'm just going to look for things to do around here that are closer. So I have not been to this museum across the street yet, so I think I'll go there today. All right, so my fourth box was mailed. It is a thunderstorm and rainy day. I was able to get out of the hospital in between rain showers and hit the post office. Now I'm going to go over to the art museum that's just up the street here. Supposedly it's free, so we'll see when we get there. So this is the little square that had the Chinese festival and the dancing here the other night. And I never really come down this street because right here at the corner, right in front of this CAC, I usually cross the street and then cut across the park to go to Chinatown. So I've never really come down this way. So I was looking at this sign thinking, oh, hot pizza. I didn't know there was a pizza place here. Well, it's not really a pizza place. You can guess what that is. So apparently they serve pizza here as well. Yeah, sometimes when you creeping around the back streets, you find some of the strangest things. But I mean, this is a park where there are a lot of kids, and that's just right here. All right, so I'm in like Bus Alley, I guess. So, all right. So that's the hospital right there. That big steel structure. That's the parking garage. I haven't been down this street, so. But I am going to go around the corner up here because that's where I need to cross the street to get to the museum anyway. Alright, there's a little motorcycle dealership. There's the dinosaur. That's the hospital. I need to cross here, and so I can cross over that way. But there's also supposed to be a Toyota dealership right here too. So as soon as the little man turns green, I'm going. Kind of glad I came this way. When I crossed the street prior, I never saw that helicopter up there. I don't know what that's about. Maybe there's a sign over there that'll tell me. Oh, there's the Honda dealership. Yeah, there's a sign right there, but it doesn't really say anything. But it shows like a bunch of military projects. So maybe this is some sort of like military building that does construction of some sort. Not really sure. Everything's in Japanese. This duck is wearing military clothing. That one's got like naval. I guess that's maybe like, I don't know what service that would be. So yeah, but that's pretty cool. And it's just strapped down with ropes. So apparently this flies. There's a van right there that's got huge megaphones on it, and she's, I guess, running for office. She drives by about every hour or so. We can hear her from our room. So, but yeah, for the last 18, 19, 20 days, whatever we've been here, yeah, she constantly is driving by and talking. She just waved. So the museum's right there. I've never walked through this little park area, so might as well do it since it's in between the storm. I will say one thing, now that the storm has sort of paused itself, it has gotten very humid very quickly. So I'm trying to figure out what this building does. Must be some sort of like event hall you can rent out. That's my guess. And something must go on. They've got like bleachers set up on that side and this side, so maybe they got like a flotilla or something that they do every so often. Not sure, but it'd be a nice place to hang out if it wasn't so humid. And they do have these nice little bridges everywhere that are nice and smooth to get across. Because some of the bridges I've been to in other towns, they're bridges, but they've got steps. Kind of a pain, especially when you're like me. Yeah, I hate steps. And a nice little set of stairs down so you can get closer to the water. There's the statue of the person that looks like it's throwing a net. They have this really nice public restroom that is all kind of blended in behind these trees and stuff, so you really don't notice it. All right, so a little bit of a breeze. That feels nice. All right, so I believe the entrance is on the other side, because I saw people going in the door on that building over on that side. So I have to cross this bridge and then down the walkway on that side. Okay, so I just went to the information desk and asked if photos and videos were okay, and they said they were, and regretfully they don't have too much in English, but it's okay. And there are a lot of students here today. Okay, so apparently the main floor that I was just about ready to go in is closed because they have a special event, but the information lady didn't tell me that. So okay, we're going upstairs to see what's available on the other side. Okay, so on this side it was 420 yen, and that sign says no video, no photos, but this side it says okay in this room, so you gotta watch every room you go in. The detail on some of these are amazing. It gets really deep in there. Very interesting. Again, okay. No flash. Okay, so there is a free part, but it was closed today for a special event. There are a lot of signs that say no photos and no video, but then there are signs that say photos and videos okay. And that even included the part where I had to pay the 420 yen, because that's a specialty exhibit of local Japanese artists, some Spanish reclaimed art, and some other things. But each room was a little different, so every room you went into, it was either no photos, no videos, or photos and videos okay, or photos only. And there's a ton of staff, so they'll come over and tell you if you're doing it wrong. But I always look before you transition, and I was taking, pictures and photos of the signs. That way I could, if they said something, I could be, well, this sign says right here. So yeah, it's a nice area. Regretfully, none of it is translated into English. It's Japanese only, which does kind of cause a little bit of a problem, especially if you're like me and you don't speak any Japanese and you're having to use your camera to use Google Translate, and then they come over and ask you what you're doing. You have to explain to them. Ooh, what do we got here? Little crab. He's hiding really well, but he just ran across the thing. Okay, so I'm gonna head this way and go over to this fisherman's wharf, I guess, area and see what's open for lunch. Alright, so we are here. I think they tried to give me the wrong guy's food. So I'm here. I decided to sit inside because it's nice and air conditioned. Outside it's muggy, but we are right on the wharf. I know you can't see because of the glare, but right there's a boat. Right there's the water. Alright, so my miserable experience with pizza the other night, I'm a glutton, so I'm going to try the teriyaki chicken pizza here. hopefully it's better. It looks good, so we'll see. I didn't feel like pasta, and that's kind of what they're going for, so no pasta. And I went for this Italian red berry soda, so we'll see how things go. All right, looks good. I hope it is better than the one I had the other night. All right, the pizza was really good, but of course right after I sat down and ordered, I got a phone call from the insurance company, so now I have to make my way back to the hospital so I can put my phone on the charger because it's at 25%, and they're gonna call me back here in the next 30 minutes or so. So hopefully we can start making an exit plan to get out of Japan and back to California.